Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have an amazing on-the-fly interview. We are in Orange County in Olac, one of the best raw vegan restaurants in the world. We have the owner, Mai, here. How are you?
I know. You were happy to see you.
You too. So my dear friend Lou Corona, who many of you know, speaks to me about Mai all the time. She has an amazing healing story. She's an amazing woman. She's almost 70. She's full of vitality, full of life because of the plant food. So let's find out her story.
Yeah, I can share with you quickly. Well, I used to live in Texas. That was the first state that I landed in this country. And I never ever imagined that the food could relate to your health, up to the point that I was very, very shocked. When I got diagnosed, I had brain tumor. So the first thing I asked myself, what did I do wrong? Why I was super healthy child, in my family, I'm the oldest one. And later on, when I went through a lot of surgery, like 3 times for that, brain surgery. So what happened, I prayed to God that saved my life. I don't mind anything in this world, especially money, status, nothing is value except my health. Then I can raise my children. So according to what I learned from the spiritual way as well as the scientist way with medical doctors, some of the patients, they get out of surgery, they want to extend their life longer, there must be no meat. Okay? Then I say, okay, I beg my family to let me have 100% plant-based food. Especially the last surgery I went through, I barely walked. And, my husband, of course, he's a medical doctor. He cannot accept that. He say, well, if you are a very weak patient, how can you survive without meat? Well, so at that time, it's challenging for my family. So I have to make a deal with him. I say, well, you give me 4 months to be 100% no meat, to see how my blood test come out. If it is good, that means it's the right thing for my body. If it's not right, then I can switch back. Nobody forbid me, anything like that. So what happened after 4 months with my plant-based, the blood test came out. It was like miracle. Wow. Miracle. Everything was so good up to the point that my husband was shaking. When he hold the paper, he say, no, this is not right. They must make a mistake.
No way, Mai.
No way.
Way to go, girl.
So I say, well, so in that case, I know what I'm doing is right for my body.
Yeah.
So I start out with that diet. Even I have to cook the regular diet, convention diet for my family. But all my children, they sit on the other corner. They come to me and say, Mom, what you eating? Can I taste it? And they say, oh, I love this. I don't want to eat meat anymore. So that's their own choice, okay?
Yeah.
And you know what happened? When I feel well, then I just keep dreaming. I pray to God, is there any way that I could have the way that I can transport my message deep in my heart for everyone to know how you can treat your body the right way. Because back in Texas, I had to be in school, I had to be in the dorm, I had to eat cafeteria with a lot of steaks. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Almost like meat every day, morning to night.
Wow. And then that developed into problems.
Exactly. So that's how my body could not work normally. That's why it came up with brain tumor, And the doctors say my sickness is just like cancer. It's very rare. And it keep recurrent because I didn't know at that time. After the surgery, I keep eating meat again.
Wow.
So until the 3rd time when
And then it kept coming back.
Exactly.
Wow, so you'd get the surgery, keep eating meat, and then the tumor would come back.
Exactly.
Repeat, and it happened 3 times, right?
3 times, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. So then When you stopped eating meat, then it never came back.
Never came back, and then I get well.
And how were you eating?
So at that time, my diet was like vegetarian. So not too long
Wow.
after that, I met. Okay, first of all, I convinced my husband, let me have the place that I could hold a cooking class. I could tell people what to do with your diet to protect your health, something like that. So I used to open a cooking class, 1997, no, 98, 97, under my name officially, and 98, 99, 2000. And 3 years, every 6 months, I have the cooking class in here.
Wow.
People have names on the waiting list. And I remember, I never forget, the first lecture with 38 students, big students. That means they are just like my mom, my dad, somehow senior citizen.
Yeah.
So I told them, I say, what happened to me, as well every one of you attend my cooking class today, that means we had a health problem. So now I share with you, I discover through my health experience 2 things in my life. Number 1, I say mental. That means stress. I used to be very stressful because my husband under school for training, and I had 2 children, and I have to go to school, and a lot of stressful work for me. And I eat the wrong diet. So I say that according to what I had for my health, 2 things together, mentally and physically, 2 things together at that time. Then the immune system, very, very logic. Immune system go down. That's how I get hit. That's it.
Yeah.
So I tell people like that. And I remember in the first class, people come and comment. They wrote the comment on my paper to have the feedback. They say, I liked what you gave me, that
So you
principle.
helped so many other people.
Exactly. And then I met Lou Corona in his first seminar.
Yeah.
When he talking about brain tumor he went through, I just sit in the ground like 100 people. I just keep crying. So my chef just look at me, what's wrong? Then I wrote him. I say, because it's so touched that how I went through with my life.
Oh my,
So,
amazing.
So that's why now anyone who has running to cancer, if they run to my restaurant, they ask me for help.
Aw.
I beg them, number 1, please switch your diet.
Switch the diet.
Completely no more animal product.
And what do you think is the best diet? You didn't even eat all raw and it's still reversed it, right? Or were you all raw?
I have like 60% of raw
Yeah.
and 40% of cook, because I have to
So
have 2
plant-based,
kitchens.
plant-based.
Land-based.
Yeah.
Because the reason I have 2 kitchens, because I start out with my cook kitchen, duplicate all the traditional, Vietnamese cooking I was born with, Chinese and French cooking. Because I'm thinking, I discover the food tastes good, not because of the meat, because of the technique cooking.
Yes.
We get hidden or cover up on top. So that's why I do duplicate for that. However, when I met one of the chef, the raw chef, he came to me. He say, your food is good. However, it's not the best for your health. I look at him, I almost cry. I say, who you think you are that you criticize me?
Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
So I told him, I cannot survive without tofu. That's a joke. So he said, don't worry. I show you many ways that you can have protein.
Yeah. Good.
So now, any days that if, like full moon day, like today, we so pack people, I barely have time to eat. My living food is the best.
Yeah. The living food gives you life, right?
Yes, because it gives me so much energy, so much enzymes.
And this is part of the reason you're looking so good and have so much energy running around the restaurant at 69, right? You got the energy of a 19-year-old.
People make a joke on me. How old you are? I say, can you guess? But I say, oh, I don't know how old I am. but when they celebrate birthday, I say, oh, I'm close to 70.
Yeah. And who knows what would have happened if you didn't take on the lifestyle, right?
Yeah,
if you never took it on, the plants.
So that's why everywhere I go, I love to make food for people. And the reason I have 2 kitchens, I like to convince people drop the meat.
Yeah.
So how do I do? The first thing you come in for the first 2 pages, you see, oh, chicken, oh, seafood, oh, my shrimp cannot swim. Okay.
Yeah.
My meatless, my what you call fishless bone, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I duplicate.
Yeah, you duplicate.
For the technique cooking up to the point that they say, oh my God.
They can't tell.
Your food tastes so good. I'm thinking if you don't tell me this is vegan, I thought it's a real thing.
And it's good. You don't miss it, right? You don't miss the meat, do you? So it's been how long without meat?
Without meat?
Yeah.
Since 1992.
Wow.
The last surgery was 1990, something like that.
And you take B12 or no?
Yes, I should do. But occasionally I forget.
Yeah.
I eat a lot of seaweed. That is B12 or, spirulina is B12.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. And you're happy. I can tell you're glowing. Way to go. So maybe all this was a blessing after all, because look how you've changed the world now.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why I love to help people. If they have cancer, I say the first thing that please keep yourself calm and pray to God, show me the right path or the right way, what I should treat my body, the correct way. That's how they come to me, and I say, I'm sorry. They cleaning, they make noise.
No, it's okay. So we're just lucky you guys let us film in here. We're crashing the restaurant.
Yeah, today is a full moon day.
It's a full moon day. Well, I'm lucky we got you on. What a story. I'm so happy you found your health through the plant foods, right?
Yes,
and through the happy, positive thinking.
Exactly. And even occasionally, I went to the doctor. They look at my, the new doctor, if they look at my record of health about this thick, then they look at me. Is that sure that is you?
And did your family take on the lifestyle too now? Yeah, they did, right? Yeah.
Yeah, my children, they're 100% vegan.
Amazing. Well, that's amazing, Mai.
Yeah.
Any last closing words for somebody who may be watching, struggling, or anything else you want to share with the audience?
Yeah. Yes, I love to share with the audience that please, thinking every day how you treat the body. We always had the habit when we're too busy, whatever drop in front of your mouth, you take it without thinking until the day that they diagnose you have this kind of problem, tumor, you have cancer, you have this and that. And sometimes some of the customer have enough time to make a U-turn. Then they, especially Lou Corona, he helps them to understand scientific way why when you eat the living food that I have 2 kitchens, the living food will serve you, give you so much enzymes. That's the reason you increase immune system. Sometimes I make a joke. I say, oh, you just think about your body just like your car. You pump the wrong car, the wrong gas. You give your body just like
we don't put Kool-Aid in the gas.
Dirty gas.
Okay.
So now you have to wash it and you have to rinse it completely pure and clean. Then God give us a body miracle. Miracle at the point that if you treat your body right with plant-based, your immune system just suddenly it go up like that. That up to the point that I thought that I will die.
Yeah. Life, if you didn't take on plant-based.
Exactly. My life is just like that, life and death, like this. And when I get up, I tell everyone, if I am the one dropped at the bottom, I can get up. I don't believe any one of us should give up for your health. If you find out so many choices now for the plant-based, why don't we do the correct way?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
easy to do nowadays, right?
Yeah,
Especially with
yeah.
amazing restaurants
Yeah.
like Olak. I just
Yeah.
tried it for the first time. Good job.
Thank
It's
you.
delicious.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Yeah,
I'm
I've heard
glad.
about it everywhere.
I'm glad, especially you eat my living rice.
I love it. Yeah, I ate the living food. It was delicious.
The living rice.
Yeah, the living rice.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
why my husband say we are not a bird. Why I eat the raw rice? but I have to explain the technique doing it. But
Yeah.
anyhow, first time. But
First
you,
time,
you
10 out of
enjoy
10.
it.
Everybody
Yeah.
come check out Olak. You have a location in Los Angeles
Yeah.
and Orange County, right?
Yes, yes. I
Yeah,
have
and
the
you've
one.
won best vegan restaurant before and many things, right? It's
Yes.
it's amazing. So come check it out. And you're a
Yeah.
doll. You have such good energy.
Thank
You're
you,
a sweetheart.
thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
sharing
you.
your story.
Yeah, thank you
Yeah.
for coming, and hope people get the key for our own health. And sometimes the last thing I share with you, I talk in Lou Corona class. I say, my dream for every one of you who attend the class, you could be your own doctors. That's the best.
Yeah, it is.
Because you will discover that our body is a miracle, things that God give us here, that we treat our body correct way, things come back. That's up to the point that even myself, sometimes I forgot how old I am.
Yeah.
Because I do work morning to dawn, and I feel happy that people enjoy the food.
Yeah.
I say, God reward me with your smile on the face.
Were you always this happy? Were you this happy before? Or no, you're very happy. I love it.
Yeah, yeah. When I see people happy,
Yeah.
I say the big reward for me.
Yeah.
If people say that they could enjoy my food, it doesn't matter cook kitchen or raw kitchen.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Aw, well, thanks for coming on, Mai.
Yeah. Thanks again
Yeah.
for coming to talk with me.
Thank you.
Lovely. You are the one as a model
Aw,
of
thank you.
life for people to recognize that how the right way to take care of our health. Yeah.
Thank you, Mai.
Yeah. You amazed that I met, I share with you very quick. I met one of the medical doctor. He is 100% vegan. And when I gave him my business card, I invite him to come, and he looked at me, he just cracked laughing. He said, me and my wife been eating in your place many
Oh,
years.
wow, I love it. Amazing.
And he even tell my husband as another MD,
Yeah.
please cut down the meat.
Wow.
It's the best for your body.
All right. Well, I hope
Yeah.
this inspired you. The story is
Yeah.
so amazing.
Yeah.
Mai's amazing. Check out Olak. I love you
Yeah.
guys. We'll see you in the
Yeah.
next one. Bye.
Yeah, thank you.